Hey, how you doing, Aries? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host of this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Also, I'm giving out free private and personal readings. So if you'd like a free private or personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. Thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. I've also got another channel that I'm working on. I also will be present in that channel. If you would like to know the name of the channel, please come forward and get a free private and personal reading where I will give you the name of that channel directly. Alright, thank you. So, what's going on with Aries? Okay, so I'm picking up not smart to be a burden to you is what you could be feeling. Or even saying to yourself, it's not smart to be a burden to you. Maybe you feel like you're a burden to someone, Aries. Okay, maybe you're ready to control that kind of side of you where you don't want to be a burden to someone here. Alright? And I'm hearing I would never want to harm you, okay? You could be feeling like that towards someone, or it could be someone around you, maybe someone that's controlling or a boss or something like that, you know, or just a person, you know, or maybe even just kind of feeling like you don't want to be, you know, a burden to someone out there. You don't want to harm them in some way. I'm hearing I wouldn't want to dare spend the night with you anymore, okay? Could be struggling to move forward with someone here. I don't know if this is someone that you speak to or you think about a lot, you know. Maybe, you know, this person may not be around or they're not talking to you. But it looks like, you know, there's some struggles moving forward with something. Yeah, someone's saying, I don't want to see you in my mind. You could be dealing with a water sign. Okay, you could just be, you know, letting go of something here. I'm hearing I don't want to hear from you anymore, so you could be dealing with a water sign. Or just someone that you've known in your circle for a long time. That doesn't want to engage with you in some way. I don't want to stress about seeing you is what I'm hearing, okay? Someone does remember you or you remember someone here. Okay, someone's remembering some things maybe that happened before and wants to leave it alone. Could be very nostalgic at this time. Could be remembering some things here in relation to you struggling to move forward with something here. Could have been, you know, a long time ago. Or maybe you're going the distance feeling that you're stressed, you know, moving forward in a particular direction. It does say there is people that want to see you, or you've been seeing someone and you don't want to see them anymore. It does say that you would warn yourself never to speak about it, but you do see what's going on. You don't understand why this person's always speaking to you, but you do know why you have to control your mind and say, I don't need to see it or even deal with it. I just know that it's there. Like, so you don't need to see something or deal with it, but you just know that it's there. Whether you see this person or you don't, or a situation, you know, that's not necessarily in front of you, but you just know that something's there. Could be in relation to family. It could have been something that was stressful. Could have been something that happened a long time ago between you and a person or some family members. You know, someone could be keeping an eye on you as well, or watching you in some type of way here, or you could be doing that to them. Someone's saying, I hate my man and I want to help you. Okay, so someone wants to help you reunite. Okay, I do see, it's like I'm hearing no chance, move on, don't want to hear from you or even deal with you. Someone is breaking that up, okay? While someone is working on some type of relationship or partnership with you, or is contemplating why you need to speak to someone, it says it doesn't matter, I need to leave it out. I wouldn't dare stress the person or the mind games of hers. It doesn't make me feel better that I do this, okay? Yeah, so someone's contemplating leaving something alone. It's taking a while before it's completely left out, but it's like, you know, someone's judging that they need to take their time because there's a group of people that are involved, and could be complaining about whether or not you'll speak to someone again or see them again. Or even word of mouth is telling you that you no longer need to speak to someone, but you've tried to warn them not to share any more time in your mind or even in their mind, trying to warn yourself not to speak to this person, just more so leave it out. Wondering where they are, though, is not going to help you. It says a mind game of yours is never going to help me too, so I will leave you alone. Once I feel like I left you, I could deal with the situation, but I can't hear from you to warn you. So I don't know who you want to warn, okay, or if there's someone that wants to warn you, okay, but there's also someone controlling manipulation or manifestation in some type of way, okay. Someone wants to control some type of call, or even calling you out in regards to how you see things or how you want to believe things could be. All right, it does say if you look carefully in yourself, you will notice that no one wants to pay attention to this energy of negative mind games. It does say people do want to leave you alone or leave the situation or leave the person alone that you're dealing with. It says, I know, but I'm nervous and I can't help it when she's telling me that she heard from you or heard from the person that you could have been ideally wanting to solve a situation with or leave it out. It says, I don't want to leave it out. I just know that I could tell her off and make her feel sad. Okay, so some of you guys could be, you know, very controlling, or it could be a person around you that could be very controlling and wants to tell the other person off. Okay, even if you don't see this person, or even if this person doesn't see you, it's like a lot of mental energy here where someone feels like they've got karma, and they're defending it in their mind as well. Okay, wishing that they could see something here or see someone and wants to manipulate them and control their energy. Okay, it does say, when I make this offer to you, you will never want to speak to me again, but I realize that I can't speak to you anyway. You're not going to allow me to speak to you and then get away with all the negative energy that I want to bring. It's not going to be me that brings it up. I know that my mind tells me off that I could do things to make you feel like people will come and get you in your mind and hurt you. I won't want to dare stress it, but I feel like bad news is always there with you or with them or with me when I'm trying to conjure up all kinds of negative spell work, root work, or energy to make you feel bad. Okay, so this person comes with some demons, honey. Okay, when they make their offers, they come with their demons. All right. This person feels like they need to hide their soul, because it doesn't say that you have good karma when you show yourself to this person, and they want to use your mind to control you and then turn around and manipulate you, soul feeding you with negative energy of theirs. Could be dealing with a water sign man. All right. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, or not Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aries. I mean, it could be Aquarius, but you could be dealing with a another Aries. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you just need to understand something, or someone around you needs to understand something. I want to partner up with you and no one else. I wouldn't dare speak to her again. Okay, this person could be dealing with a Cancerian, or an air sign person, or another fire sign person, or it could be you. There's even an earth sign person involved here. It does say people don't want to speak to you, but what if I need to speak to you about what it is that I know? I feel like I know stuff, and that's the reason why I send you these invitations in my mind to let you know things are going to happen. So it's like this person seems to be quite spiritual. They think they're spiritual and they want to, you know, show you things before it happens, but also wanting to believe that they have problems giving you these informations because you wouldn't want to believe it or hear it. Possibly because you don't need to understand everything that's going on, but it doesn't say it's a bad thing. All the time you feel like when this person's around you, they give you negative energy or feelings of nervousness. It doesn't help you to feel that way, but it does say that it warns you of negative energy that could be coming towards you or leaving you in your mind to wonder why it's coming to me. I don't need to hear it. I just don't want to deal with it. All right, it's what some of you guys could be feeling, or even, you know, an earth sign or another water sign could be saying, or, you know, feeling. It does say, I do remember that I can't hide any more mind games. The way you hide them, I just can't hide them. If I left them alone, then maybe I'd live with you in my mind to say, well, it's not going to happen, but I do believe she has curses on me that make me feel bad news is coming. All right, so I don't know how you guys maybe do some type of, you know, telepathic communication with each other in some way. All right, it says, I would never know I'm doing it, but I do, and I don't know how to support you when you do it, but it always lets me know good things are gonna come. So it's funny how when you do it, okay, good things are gonna come, but then when the person does it, negative things you feel like is happening. Okay, it does say there is options as well of remembering this. It does say that you have wish fulfillments here with your family, and you'd rather pay attention to those things. Making mental problems for me is not going to help, but I feel like you reward yourself with bad news, so therefore it always comes to you. If you want to see bad news, you're going to get it, but if you don't want to see it, then leave me alone. I don't want to see it, so I don't want to reward myself with negative energy. Your karma is your karma, my karma is mine. But if I have to deal with mine in a way that I want to see things, then I'm going to work it out. I don't want to hear from you to stress about you being negative to me. I just want to reward myself with better news, okay? Could be dealing with someone that has some plans, okay? Could be dealing with a water sign. You could be dealing with a fire sign, another fire sign, or even an earth sign here. Okay, not really having time to be ready for these plans, okay, or maybe even a child's mother. It says you do pretend that you don't have problems, but you do. You always warn yourself that you got good news, but then you turn around and say, well, where am I if I don't have good news with the person that I believed I had manipulated or maybe even made fun of? I don't think I'm happy in myself, and that's why I do these things. Maybe even use people a lot, and I can't help it. Okay, so for someone here is using someone and they know it and they can't help it. But it says they always feel like they do this when they don't have great news in their own life, but then they try to warn themselves that they can't produce any good news because they're always looking for negative news. All right, another day there's some feelings to just tame something there, or to chat to yourself about it, because it doesn't say it's warning you of anything great, but it does say better news will come when you leave aside a problem. Okay, maybe need to take your mind off it, you know, wash away those feelings. All right, it says, I wonder if you're okay, and that's why I try to talk to myself a lot about you, and I can't help it. This person wonders if you're okay, or you could be wondering if someone is okay, and you chat to yourself a lot about it. It says it's not necessary. Stop the lying. You don't want to see the person happy. You don't care about them, but you wonder where they are, just to abuse them or hurt them, or even repeat the same cycle. It does say you're negative at times and you don't want to believe it, but you need to let it go. Okay, and this could be for some of the Aries males. Okay, someone made an offer as well to be in their mind about their deception. Okay, or someone is making an offer to block some type of deception here and close it out. All right, so it's almost like the other person knows that the other person is negative, or, you know, not very good to them, and they don't want nothing to do with this person, whether it's you that doesn't want someone to deal with you, or vice versa, another person don't want you to deal with them. It says, I have good karma. Females want me. Bad news is not there for you either if you want me, but I understand if you do want me and I can't have you. I just don't think we're a match. Okay, some of you guys feel like someone's not a match here, but if you're dealing with someone that's not even there, you just think about them, maybe you've got the wrong end of the stick, because this person doesn't necessarily want you. All right, it does say you have warned yourself not to speak, but you do think, why would I want to date you? It does say, I always wonder where you are, and I can't help it. I just don't want to hear that you're always there in my mind, but I do believe someone told me that I shouldn't leave you out. And then I thought about it. I just don't know how to leave you out in my mind, because you're always working on me in my mind and making me feel like bad news is there. Yeah, but bad news of what? I'm seeing something's gone the distance here that you would like to help with. It could be in regards to an ex of the person's, or maybe even with you thinking you have problems with your ex, not wanting to solve a situation. It says it doesn't matter what it is. I just know that I can't help but think about it. And maybe if she leaves me alone, then I can leave you alone. But if they're always going to be in my mind, then I can't help the situation. Well, this energy has to go away, because it looks like there's enemy energy out there that's preying on you or preying on a person's feelings here secretly. It does say that it could be, you know, in regards to a water sign taking the opportunity to have a victory or be conquered as well by some options of many people that have been pregnant by you, Aries, or even to do with a mother figure here. It does say there's a reunion here to discuss. It does say there is the truth about the situation, but there's no point coming together to look into it. So something here just needs to be let go of. All right. I wouldn't want to dare speak to you anyway. So dump her if you want to, because I'm not speaking to you or her, but I'm not speaking to any of you. Leave me alone and I will leave you alone. I'd date you if I wanted you though, because I feel like you would be a good match for me. Thinking about you all the time doesn't make me feel like I'm bad. I just know that many times over I could have helped you with things that you wanted. Maybe time ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Maybe the situation has changed. Okay, it's not the same anymore. All right, years have gone by. Why would you think the person wants the same thing? Just because you hold in memories of them in your mind? Or maybe it could be vice versa with the person that's holding memories of you in their mind, and the times have changed. Maybe this person wants something different now. Maybe you want something different now, Aries. Okay, it says I'd rather speak less about this and move on. It's not going to help me win over anything more than this. Leave me alone to have my date nights. I want to go out on a date. Maybe I need to see other men, females or men. Both of you need to go out and look for new partnerships, relationships that are going to solve your problems or give you peace of mind that you're going to help yourself. Build good karma in your mind and subject yourself to better love making or situations that are going to help you to provide good karma. Laugh because you did it in your mind once before when you thought about a negative scenario and you said, I'm never going to deal with it again. And now you wonder why it keeps coming back to you in a bad way. Keep pressing and pressing for the same old rubbish, and it's not going to warn you to move on. Keep pushing on, and it's going to leave you to wonder, can I do it? Can I get back to my mind and have good karma with a new person instead of worrying about the old, washed up, negative memories of the past? Right, let's see what's going on with work. Work for Aries, please. Work is never going to be the same again until you sort out your mind and leave the mind games alone you play with another member of your family or even people around you that don't want to work with you. It says they don't want to work with you, so stop worrying. Everything's going to work out just fine when you leave the negative mind games alone that you've been playing with yourself. Stop stressing, stop worrying, stop wondering. Leave it alone. Okay. Give yourself back to the universe and say, I did it, I moved on. Can't help myself sometimes but wonder, but I wander away from the situation instead of going to the person that's going to make me feel better. I wonder if I can move past it and let myself believe that I can move past it and go away in my mind to believe that I can and do it just the way I need to do it, so that problems are not there. People are there to solve my problems and give me better help. Just the help that I need to support myself in my mind, and maybe even support myself to leave it alone. Bad news, bad energy, negative vibes. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to deal with it. Obviously, don't want to hear from it. I don't want to deal with it, so I will not conquer myself with it. All right. Giving yourself that self-talk or needing to. All right. To let go of some things. Let me believe I can, so I can support my mind. Maybe if I hear spiritual advice or good karma in the universe or suddenly feel a shift, I'm going to remember that I can. Yeah, that's true. All right, so let's see what's going on with business. Okay, it says you will continue proving yourself until you move forward in a good good karmic value. In the mind of yours, you feel bad for something. It doesn't say it's going to get any better, but once you move past it, you'll feel free from negative drama. Certainly not wanting to hear it or deal with it is not going to be the answer, but you have to leave it alone and let the situation unfold naturally. Ideally, leave it behind. Don't force a situation. Maybe you feel like bad news is there, but you can't always give yourself that. Okay, so it's not always a bad thing. You know, you guys could be fighting with forces that are beyond you, or you could be challenged in some type of way. You could be praying for some feelings to hide these challenges and be working on judging, you know, the objectives of a situation, why something could be taking so long to be left out. You could be contemplating what's going on here, all right, or needing to borrow some time to leave it out so that you could sort out something openly and wait and see if something's going to give you a better idea, or if the perspective you hold about a situation that is worrying you could figure out which way it's going, because it's trying to transform or end. But you do see that something has ended or changed, and you do not want to know how to support the idea too, but you have to wonder where it's going. You may be wondering where it's going to the point you're sorting things out mentally and trying to warn yourself that I can control the situation as long as I leave it in the mind games of others or people that are going to help me solve the problem. What's going on with your love life, Aries? Love life, Aries. Aries doesn't care about any stressful matters, doesn't want to deal with any, but does want to deal with everything else. Doesn't want to deal with nothing that's going to bother them, but doesn't want to hear good news is coming to them either. Wonder why sex life isn't great, because you don't want to deal with it in a good way. Love life isn't that great either, because you don't want to deal with it in a good way. Love, because you always want to see things the way you want to see things, but no wonder it's not working for you at times, because you don't get it in the ways you want it when you don't communicate with people in the right way. It says problems are there, people are there, but if you want to walk away from the situation, you have been granted good karma to do so. But if you don't want to see good communication in your relationships, then I'm trying to warn you that it's not going to work for you in your mind and how you want to see things. If you want to see great lovemaking, it's never going to work in the ways you want it, especially if you want it in a certain way. Ideally with a person that doesn't want it with you and doesn't need it with you, because they're trying to warn you that you can't talk to me in a certain way and feel like you're going to get your way. If you feel like you're going to talk to me in a way that you feel like you're going to get it, then it's not even going to work in that way, because I told you I want things too. If you can't work with me, then I can't work with you, and ideally we need to move on. Oof. Okay. All right. Anything else? It says you will wonder why you can't move forward at times other than this, when you feel like the men are not going to treat you right. Laugh, because you always do things to wonder why it's not going to work for you, but you do see better news coming your way. It says it's not going to work until I see a problem that has been solved for many people, or maybe even myself. And laugh, because I don't want to deal with anyone right now. I just feel like the world is changing. Many people don't want to have sex in the way that I want to have it, or maybe even love making the way that I want to have it. Relationship is something that I want, and really do deny the fact that people do want me at times, and then I don't want them, because I don't feel like there's many people that I like that are coming my way. I feel like bad news is there, problems are there, people are there that just want to use and abuse. Not seeing it very much in my mind's eye, but I don't want to hear it either. And I do feel like negative memories from this is not making me feel like problems have been solved. When I see problems solved, then I can see people taking the right path and wanting me in the right ways. I can see that. But if I don't see it, then I don't want it, and I ain't dealing with it. So yeah, you guys are not dealing with certain things because you feel like the past has showed you too much negative energy. Currently right now, things are not really saying much or doing much for you to see any different, you know, and then when you do see it now, then you'll participate. But right now you just don't want to know that you are, you know, just getting involved for frivolous reasons. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the singles. Singles are not having very good luck right now with their minds, wanting to know they could speak to you or even help you, or maybe even murmur to each other, can we date each other? Not really saying much about this, but the problem is that both of you don't want to see each other in a good way, or possibly you do, but you just don't know who to trust or who to see or who to date. Don't really know who's who, don't really want to know who's who at this time, because the problem is that people don't want to know who you are, so therefore you don't want to know who they are. It's always going to be this until the winds change, the words change, and the options change. 9 years ago, it may never have been this way, but this time it's going to be better. Would you believe I had problems with you yesterday, and even today I still think I have problems? Why would I always want to give myself to a problem? Don't want to hear that I've got problems all the time, but then I think, well, where am I going? Don't want to hear about the bad news all the time, but how will you tell me that it's always going to be this way when you don't even want to spend time looking for me? Okay, so you could be dealing with an earth sign, you could be dealing with an air sign. Okay. Yeah. Someone's trying to control someone here, or control something, and is spying. Someone wants to reach out and wants to see if there's some wishes or what's in their head to be helped or solved. Okay, it does say, but I want to take a little opportunity, nothing really drastic. I can't help you with anything else, and that's the reason why this person is being ignored. Whoever is being ignored and can't seem to communicate with the other person. It's because they already know what that person comes with. All right, they already can see what's gonna happen before it happens. Okay, all right, this person ain't coming with not a opportunity for you to say, all right, that looks like something I could work with. And if it's a past person, it's like, well, I already know what you're about, I'm not interested, move on. Okay, so let's see what's going on with those that are in a relationship. Don't want to hear that I'm always dating you. When will I feel like I'm moving on and going out with you, and then we come back and relax and then take off our clothes and shoes and enjoy each other? Certainly want to know that I can sex you at times, but I don't want to feel like we're always doing things that are going to make you feel like we have to do it in your way. I don't know who this is, Aries, yeah, but someone feels like they don't want to always do it in your way, but there's no balance, there's no give and take. This person always thinks about sex, all right, but it's taking so long to date you. Okay, or does date you sometimes, or doesn't want to see things always that way and just wants to lay up with you. All right, it does say it's not going to be worth your time if you feel like this person always wants to take off their shoes, their clothes, and show their dingaling or their genitalia to make you feel like you're worth something. It says you have to be more equipped in your mind to say, well, where am I going? If I don't see this, then I'm happy to date this person, because I do want to know that I can have fun with them. Sexual energy is something that I enjoy, but I don't always enjoy it in this way. And the problem is that you show me this too much. You make me feel like I have to do this in this way and not in another way. When are you going to see that I have to do more? So some of you guys feel, you could be given to this person in a lot of sexual ways. Okay, and in the back of your mind you're saying, well, I would like more, but you're not getting it because you're not even voicing your opinion for some of you guys. And if you are, you're maybe allowing the person to have their way too much. It says you will want to know that one-sidedness is a problem, but you don't really understand why you need to speak of it sometimes. You just know it's there, but you don't want to leave the person to believe it's going to get any better for them or even yourself. And it does say you hurt yourself sometimes because you don't want to speak up or even join in on the things that are going on around you to solve the problems with people that are having these problems, and don't want to stress about the situation because you rather stay in it and work against these worries and look at yourself like, well, I'm not feeling the same way, but then you are, and then you ignore the fact that you are because you don't really want to get involved. All right, anything else? So say for instance a friend is complaining, look, that's what they get and they don't like it, or there's other people complaining, look, this is what's going on, and you guys are like, well, I don't see it, I don't really know it, and you feel it. Oh, you feel it and you don't know how to voice it, and then you just carry on doing the same thing again and again and wonder why it keeps happening. Don't treat yourself less than. Okay, don't treat yourself less than. It says, I wonder where I would be going to solve my own heart, and my own mission is to award you men and females for doing this because I like it. Yeah, don't listen to this water sign man here. Okay, this person seems to be studying this type of energy and defending it over and over again. It's a very, very negative energy. All right. So it's not helping the world to spin around in the right ways. It's stagnating things. It's causing delays. It's causing unworthiness. It's causing death. It's causing misery. It's causing depression. It's causing all kind of different things. Yeah, no growth, no expansion, no none. Anyway, And if everyone's jumping on that bandwagon, then nothing's going to change. And this person's going, well, I like it. All right, you like it, go and find someone that likes it, but see how long it lasts. It's not always going to be that way. People don't want to live out in that way. People hating on each other all the time, keeping people in low vibrational energy, okay? Showing people that they have to give each other unworthiness, yeah? Making them hate themselves or feel self-doubt or lack. You know, a lot of lack. That's all it's producing, is a lot of lack. All right? So anyway, let's see what's going on. Anything else with your relationships? It says, my word, when I sort out good karma with you, sorting things out for me, I would love to hear from you more and more about this. I need some support in my mind so I can support myself and give myself better news. Try me. I will work with you and you can work with me. I maybe want to tell you off, but you don't know how to tell me something that I want to hear. Okay, so there could be a group of people that feel like they're not getting what they want, okay, or confusing each other or arguing with each other, or maybe just want to one-up each other with their information instead of trying to work with each other to really solve the problem, instead making fun of each other. Okay. Gossiping, a lot of gossiping, and you know, you tell me something about me, I'm gonna tell you something about you, instead of really trying to understand each other. There's a lot of, you know, two-faced, a lot of you know, spiteful kind of energy, you know, which is why friends find it hard to be friends these days, you know. Sarcasm, you know, there's a lot of that going on. There needs to be, you know, things that can solve problems instead of creating problems. So let's see what's going on. Maybe some of you guys got people injecting themselves into your relationships, or maybe you've been talking about relationships with people around you, and yeah, it's just a lot of two-faced sarcasm. So let's see what's going on with those that are in a marriage. Those that are in a marriage, Aries in a marriage. Aries does not want to deal with the marriage anymore and doesn't want to hear that good karma comes. Wonderful news is about to brew for all of you that want to get a divorce. Well done, you did it. You made sure your partner didn't get anything that they wanted. Well done, you did it. How dare you leave me or let me know that you want this? I don't need you. I will leave you and make you feel like bad news comes to you elsewhere in your life. Let your situations be heard in a negative way. Won't want to dare continue with you. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to see it. Don't want to smell it. You can move on. I'll leave you to. I won't want to hear from you again. All right, enough said. Because I think these times are the times for negative energy in these loving relationships right now, in regards to Aries, okay, or people that are just taking a risk and don't really understand, you know, what they're doing in relationships anymore, or, you know, joining forces with people that, you know, don't really mean to be serious in the relationship and have good karma in the relationships. Okay, let's see what's going on anywhere with the individuals, because individuals, Aries and Aries. Aries doesn't mind seeing bad news come to them and warns themselves that brutal energy is pushing them further and further down a slope of negative energy. Taurus and Aries. Taurus doesn't care and doesn't want to hear it. Frig off. Don't want to hear from you no more. Don't want to deal with none of you, Aries. Leave me to battle your forces that you've created and harmed many men and women with, because you're driving me crazy. Don't know how to support love and relationships no more. Caring for yourselves and always thinking that you're better than anyone. Don't want to hear you. Ooh. All right, that's how Taurus feels. Let's see what's going on with Gemini does not even give a friggin' hoots about you and doesn't want to wear what you want to wear, doesn't want to dress how you want to dress, doesn't want to look at you the way you look at yourself, does not want to hear it, does not want to deal with it, and does not want to warn themselves that they've got to be a part of you in your life. But they will take small leisures with you, but nothing too serious or nothing that's going to make you feel like good karma is coming. Always want to use, abuse, or potentially make love, but not really face good karmic situations with you to partner up with you in proper ways. Always want to take you downwards, 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 like a downward slope. All right, let's see what's going on with Cancerians. Okay. Cancer doesn't care about you and really wishes you well with whatever you got going on. Don't want to hear from you. Just want to laugh at you and make fun of you. Don't want to really look at you because I know you warn me not to give a two hoots about myself, either when I'm going through things about my mind. And maybe I don't have much to tell you, but I do know I can work on myself and maybe even make myself feel good. Don't want to hear from none of you. Just want to work on me. And even if I work with you, I have to. It's because I have to, not because I want to. Ooh. Let's see what's going on with Leos. Leos don't want to give a shit about you right now. Don't want to deal with you. Okay, Leos. Don't want to hear from you. Pee off. Oh dear. All right. Enough said with them. Let's see what's going on with... Ooh, they also said they don't mind speaking to you sometimes when you can sort out what it is that you want with a female that loved you and never cared about you too, but then did support you with me. How would you make me feel if I felt like the way you made me feel? I wouldn't feel that way in my mind if she didn't tell me, but I know you made me feel this way and I can't harm you for it, but I do harm her and I don't want to. And I don't dare speak to you about it, but I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Oh. All right, let's see what's going on with... see what's going on with Virgo. Virgo doesn't really care about you and doesn't want to work with you, or even wash away the negative mind games that they've been playing with you, or even smell like they've got to work on themselves because they ain't got the greatest hygiene, or they haven't got the greatest mind games to play themselves. Always want to warn you that you haven't got anything good for yourself, but they have not got anything bad to tell you this time. It said they will remember certain things, but they won't want to see you again. They do not want to see you again, but you have warned yourself you will never step over them in a lifetime again. Ooh. All right, let's see what's going on with Libras. Libra's trying to warn you that they're not spelling out your name in no way, shape, no form next time. They will do it if they need to, but they try to warn you that we tried to let you know that we was doing it. We was looking for you and you didn't know it. We was looking for you because I wanted to see where are you. And I didn't know how to support this, but I was looking for you and making sure I could find you so I could give you a piece of my ass. Because I wanted to tear it up and I wanted to find you and give you a nice meditation on what it was that you made me feel when I was giving it to you before and you could not find me, and now I'm looking for you. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Scorpio doesn't even care about you, doesn't want to stress about you, and does not want to deal with you. Whether you like it or not, they would rather speak to you and not speak to you and leave you behind. They'd rather laugh at you, make fun of you and joke about you, or maybe even look at you and tarnish your reputation, bring you down. Doesn't say any good news or bad news, but it does say you will punish yourself until you feel like good karma comes with you and your mind, because it's not going to be you and them. It says it will never be you and them. All right, so let's see what's going on with Sag hates you, doesn't want to date you, don't want to speak to you, don't want to even see you. Move on. Oh dear. All right, let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't mind smelling you sometimes, licking you, touching you, feeling you, wanting to know that you could get dressed up and love you down and really fill you up, and knowing all kind of different things about you would make you feel hurt or even harmed in your mind. It says you wouldn't want to hear nothing that this man or this female has got going on, but they wonder why. Okay. Aquarius doesn't mind saying hello to you or even saying hi sometimes, but doesn't really believe that you have good energy to give them back. Wouldn't want to dare speak to you, wouldn't want to warn myself to speak to you, so I will leave you alone. All right. So let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces does not care for you that much and doesn't want to see you again, doesn't want to hear from you, and would reward themselves with everything that you feel like you want in your mind. But it does say you have negative news there, so why would they want to give that to you? They always want to give people what they want, and not really, because it's not something that they want that they're given. They're always wanting to take revenge or negative energy out on a person. It says their news inside their minds, their souls, and their liberty taking never is shown to you directly, but seen is believing. And promise you, when you see a Pisces joining forces with many others that want to hurt you, you know that you are one wonderful person. Trying to support yourself and never giving yourself good karma with your mind is not going to help you, but it does say you have better news than them. Let them move forward and pee off, or maybe even look at you and fuck with you more than they can fuck with themselves, because they're trying to warn you they will hurt you, but you will hurt them. Okay, it was very mixed emotional with you and Pisces, but hey. That was a lot. Ugh. Energies are too much. Don't want to date you. Okay, someone said, I don't want to date you. There's trust issues there. The first card that we got here in the romance angels is trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, have faith in what you want to believe. Have faith in what you trust. Okay, but you need to have faith in yourself or in the situation. What are you choosing? Everything is a decision, honey. Okay. All right, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So some of you guys need to let go of your past. Heal and release it. Okay. Career and finances. So finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So there's some controlling issues somewhere. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. Perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them. With us by your side, don't delay or procrastinate, as all of your ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcomes. Hear it? Positive outcomes, not negative. Okay, so release that negative ways from the past. Release anything negative from the past. Stop holding on too tightly if you're the one. Okay, or let go of the person that's holding on too tightly if they are. Okay, and expect good karma. Okay, not things that are going to harm and hurt you and everyone else too. All right, and vice versa. Let go of those that are doing that to you. Life review. Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. See, there's the time to change things, to release things, to heal from things, to let go of things, and to move on, so you can have more peace and balance in your life. All right. Okay, this card came out in reverse. Let's see why. The more energy and intentions I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So some of you guys are worried about something. Some of you guys could, be fair in something. Okay, some of you guys, are not bringing your energy to your intentions to have better faith in your life. Okay, so there's a need to sort those things out. Okay, numbers 51, 55, okay, 4, 26, 11, 12, 1, 40, and 13. So that was your reading, my lovelies. I'll speak to you again in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.